3, 2.
All right, welcome everyone. The IROs have taken over IR Insight Live. I'm Mark Furlong, Investor Relations Director for Blackbaud, BLKB. I'm joined here by my friend standing next to me, Rob Bradley for LogMeIn. Rob, we just finished up an investor targeting panel, and we had a lot of interesting dialogue back and forth. And maybe you could take the audience through your approach at LogMeIn to investor targeting.
Sure, yeah, it was a wonderful panel, and which you led, so great job by you. And it was interesting seeing how different companies approach targeting based on market cap and vertical, among other things. At LogMeIn, we've really had a kind of a sea change in our profile, and so as we went from a growth asset to more of a GARP asset with a much increased profit metrics and cash flow metrics, we really had to be deliberate about who we were trying to attract to be owners of our stock. And so we were very diligent in not only working with sponsors who knew their clients very well, but also being deliberate on our behalf of trying to find the right people based on what else they owned besides just us. Companies that tended to have a lot of profitability, also capital returns, but also the growth profile had shifted, as I mentioned.
Yep. So
it's really been, it's kind of fairly recent for us, as this has only happened for us in the last, about year and a half.
Yeah, and we called it the right fit for investor targeting. So we had a varied panel by industry, by market cap, and it really, to some extent, depends on how well known you are, and those would be the larger cap, versus are you a team of one, maybe at a micro cap, and maybe what's your experience, what's your team size, how do you guys approach it today? Do you use third party or do you do it all yourself?
Sure, so we're about a $6 billion market cap company, and we've done both. So we've used our team. We actually at one point were using an agency to help with the effort, but based on some of our own internal evaluation of the tool, we actually went back full circle to doing it in-house. And when we were talking to the people in the audience during the panel today, it was quite interesting to see that there's a wide range of what people do. There's certainly a place for people using sponsors to help or agencies to help, but we also saw a lot of people who do it like we do, which is comparing holdings of other companies and using your sell-side analysts and buy-side analysts for further networking, making sure you know the right people who should be in your name. So it's certainly something that we found to be pretty enjoyable. I learned a lot. I think the audience learned a lot, and it was very valuable for the people who came to the program today.
Yeah, I thought it was a great session. So that's it for IR Takeover of IR Insights Live. Rob, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, Mark, and thank you to Nasdaq.